Hey, it's your boy Brandon, Mr. Finance, the Millionaire Maker, back with another segment of Let's Talk Credit, Money, and Building Wealth in Real Estate. I am your host, Brandon, Mr. Finance, the Millionaire Maker, looking to make who? You, that's right, you, a millionaire too. And you know what I'm going to say? It's your time and it's your turn. One more time, for those who didn't hear me the first time, it is your time and it's your turn. So we're going to talk about people that have some credit challenges and how they could participate in financial increase. So I got a special guest here, Miss Austin B. She likes to remain anonymous, but that's okay. She got the questions the world wants to know. Let's dive right on in. Miss Austin B., let's go.
Well, one of the big questions that I've been getting is the fact that, people got questionable credit and I got bad credit,
Okay.
but I got some savings. I got
Okay.
some money saved up.
Okay.
I do my little side stuff. I
Yeah.
knock out a few curls and get the hair done and everything. But I got some money saved up, but my credit is gone. What do I do?
So many times people disqualify themselves thinking that they don't fit the criteria. Well, if you got some money, you can fit the criteria. We need at least $10,000 to get involved in our program. Now, it's not going to yield you a crazy return, 20% return, but it's still bigger than what you'll get from a CD or many other things that you invest in. And it's not playing the market. I got to always throw that out there. This is not a securities backed situation, but it's more or less you investing in you, deciding your increase. So you can look at any level of our partnership and decide your increase. We allow you to do it up to 4 times a year. So if you say, hey, Brand Mr. Finance, I want to start with the lowest level. And if I want to graduate to do 2 or 3 more of these, or how about, you can definitely do that. So you're not limited because people, when you make when you make your investment, what do we operate on? We operate on trust. So we obviously got to build that. But then there's some people say, hey, you know what? I'm going to dive right on in. Or I got a friend of mine, or I got 5 of my friends in this program, or my pastor's in it, I got coworkers that are in it, whatever that looks like. So if you got 10,000 to 200,000, you can invest in your own increase and decide whether you want to make 20% to 50% returns. And you're going to get quarterly payouts. So you're not the good thing about our program is that we're going to put your money back in your hands. You're not waiting, 20 years, or you're not penalized. You got to wait till you're 59 and a half. No, in 24 months you got your money back. But we're going to do quarterly payouts. But the first quarterly payout will come in 30 days. So that way we're going to start to create some instant trust with you, if you will, to show you that we are who we say we are with regard to blessing you financially, right? So bad credit, some people got hundreds of thousands of dollars. They inherited some property, or they got, or they inherited some money, and or they got some insurance money, and they say, hey, or this money they've been sitting aside for a long time in a sock drawer, in a shoebox, wherever it is, taped under a lamp. They can use that money to be able to invest in themselves to create income that will give them returns. Now, even when your credit's not good, you can still benefit from my program on the taxation side, because you're still entitled to tax breaks for making more money because your bills traditionally fit the tax code. So it's about converting things that as you make more money to making them tax breaks. So and then whatever you had going on initially, it could still be going on, but you can focus on trying to get rid of some of that challenge credit too, that can allow you to be able to borrow cash to buy cash from the bank at some point in time. We're going to create the framework to make things that you need to show up in your world, so that way you have more access points. You're not codependent on a job or someone else providing for you. You said, hey, this is me taking grabbing my life by the horns, if you will, because I got some places I want to be, things I want to do. I want to check off my bucket list, and bad credit has gotten my way, but I have money and I want that money to go to work for me, and I want to make aggressive returns so that I can start my business, or whatever that may be, whatever that looks like. Or my not-for-profit, if you will. I want to start seeding capital into my children and paying for their college. Whatever you're trying to frame out, you can frame it out, right? But here's a chance for you to decide how you can make, what I call wake up when you're done sleeping and live your life by design. Because many are basically, their days are already ordered by what a job says or a corporation says. But if you can make some money on the side that can start to work slowly, but or even aggressively for some of you, to replace that active income with passive income, you'll begin to look at life different. Because what if you replace that income in 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, and you say, hey, I want to leave this job, and I'm not encouraging you to do that. I'm just giving you a scenario. Or I want to stack my money for a year, 2 years to have, my lifestyle covered for in a period of time, so that whatever goes on, I'm okay. But I can also invest in my life and other things in my family's life to grow my money as well. Let me start preparing for that, so that I can leave this job, because so now you look up and you got 40, 50 hours of your week back. And so what do you do with that? How do you compensate that? How do you make money go to work for you in multiplicity, even with challenge credit? Well, if you got some money to invest, or a partner or a spouse that has good credit, you can leverage that, if you will. Or if you come to an inheritance, or if you got okay credit and you got some equity and some investment property, we can help you to secure some cash that will give you large droves of cash to be able to get where you want to be, to see what you want to see. So don't disqualify yourself because of a low credit score or bad credit. If you got some money, or you got some money in your retirement account, you can use that money. take the tax hit now, but you can reinvest every year. Or you can borrow from yourself because the money is cheaper by way of the insurance, and then you can put it back, and then you can take the excess capital and put it into some insurance there. And then you can do that again, because if their rate is cheaper by 3, 4, 5%, put it back, pay yourself back. But at some point you can move that money even when you retire from qualified to qualified. That's another conversation. But many don't understand how they can prepare themselves for wealth because of, even with challenge credit, using my program, using life insurance, leveraging real estate, and leveraging the business. So if you want more information, go to BrandonMrFinance.com and book an appointment, or fill out that short form at BrandonMrFinance.com, or call me or text me at 812-244-3609. I'm Brandon Mr. Finance, the millionaire maker looking to make who? You. That's right, you, a millionaire too. Let's go.